Wow, I can't believe how much food there is. I can't believe that this is only costing us 8,000 won per person. We took the scenic route would be an understatement, but anyways, we're here at a restaurant that we made reservations for, super popular apparently. Check out some Busan area seafood. So this is what we get for the family set. You got the soy sauce shrimp and some shells. Oh, and I love these marinated crabs. And oh, that must be abalone. And oh, this is some kind of spicy sashimi munchip. And some grilled fish. And some persimmons and sushi. Man, there's just so much stuff. The seaweed is grown right here. Super fresh. I'm curious how to eat this. Apparently, you just remove the head. And then you can eat the whole thing. Look at that. So fresh. Oh, it looks super fresh. I like it. It's very chewy. It even has a nutty flavor. And it doesn't taste fishy at all. Because I don't really like fishy stuff. I'm going to try it with some gochujang chili sauce. It was good no matter how you eat it. Then I want to try some of these clams. And they recommend that you put it in the sesame seed. Usually we put it in a spicy sauce, but it's fresh, so we definitely want to taste the freshness of it with just oil. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. I think you usually use the spicy sauce because it will camouflage the taste. With the sesame seed oil, you definitely get all that freshness. This is how you're supposed to have it. Now I want to go to my usual favorite, the marinated raw crab. You know, I've been thinking about why this tastes so good. I can't describe it, but it definitely is a whole new level than the one we had in Hongdae. Not only is the crab much fresher because it's by the sea, but actually the sauce, I can taste the freshness of the chili. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's not too raw, it's refined, the sauce, and you get definitely a lot of that sweetness from the gochujang. I'm gonna try some of this abalone. It's expensive, so they cut it up into different pieces for us to just sample. But check that out. You know, I don't care if I get the corona and die. I'll rest in peace after having tried this food. This is so delicious. Now for the marinated clams. Wow. And now for some super baby octopuses. Oh, I've never been so busy having to film so many different varieties of food in one sit down. But all I can say is all of this is really delicious. They were actually commenting that this is Busan style seasoning. So those of you who like Thai food might particularly like Busan style because I also noticed that all the sauce and the seasoning is particularly more, it's stronger. Everything is saltier, a bit sweeter, a bit spicier. So it's highly recommended that you eat it with rice. Now for the main course. This is apparently called sumo. Still contemplating what that is in English. Maybe trout? Let's see. Oh my god, that's pure ecstasy in your mouth. I've never had sashimi that is so soft. It melts in your mouth. But then you get the cabbage and the lettuce, crunchy around it. And I think they threw in, man, I thought they're pears, but I think they're onions. These onions are super fresh. Oh, you have to come here if you can. You know, everything else is so good that the sushi is actually the sideshow here. Pickled garlic and soy sauce. It seems like a very simple dish, but the taste is fantastic. I love it. I had like 5 of these.
이게 왜 이 가심인지 알 수 있어요.
I'm not sure why they had persimmon for dessert, but the pastor swears that this is the perfect finisher for this delicious meal. Oh, my parents used to live around here, Cheongdo, I believe, and that's where these persimmons are known to be the best, and they have it slightly frozen to give it that ice creamy aftertaste. It's just the perfect natural ice cream and a finisher to this delicious meal. You know what, guys? I missed this caramelized sweet potato. I gotta try it. This is really good. This is gampang. It's basically a biscuit, but they deep fried it and put sugar in it. Has a more roasted flavor to it. This is definitely the way to go with these. Since I had some more stuff, I'm gonna have the dessert again. This is really good. Wow. This is 10 times better than Haagen-Dazs. By the way, these persimmons in Korea, definitely a lot different than the American ones. It has a very juicy, soft texture to it. There's a lot more flavor, although it is a bit more messy. So we still have leftovers because it's just so much food. It's definitely worth it. Gotta say, that is probably the most delicious seafood combination I've ever had. It certainly is the best value. If I had to give it a value rating, you guys know I'm very picky about value here in Korea. I don't think I've given anything above a 4.5, but I would give this place a 4.9. Like I would give it a 5, but I don't know. I just feel like there is gonna be a 5 somewhere else. Maybe after 100 more places I go to. But it's a 4.9. I'm sure if Maya came out here, she would give it 4.9. If you have an opportunity, definitely come here. Sohuine's. It is the best value ever. And it's so delicious. You know what? I think it's so good. I would like to just come here, get a guest house, and eat there every day for like a week straight until I feel like I've had enough. And I still think I wouldn't have enough.
Yesterday.
What's up, guys? Look at all these cherry blossoms. We are in Busan right now. It's past the climax of the COVID situation. As y'all know, Busan is the second to highest infected area because it's neighboring Daegu, but apparently today there was only 1 confirmed case, so it seems like they got everything under control. They want me to take more pictures, so hold on. Look at this, guys. Cherry blossoms. This is our room for the night. Cost roughly about $60 US, but we got one with a better view. If you were to just get the standard one with just the king size bed, it would cost about $40 US. I have no idea where they give you 2 separate PCs, and the TV is actually really huge. Alright, it's the next day. We're gonna go have breakfast now. Pretty sparse breakfast options here. Main is boiled eggs. We do have some really delicious juices. This Jeju Kamgyur citrus drink. It's a jjimjibang style roasted eggs. It's just elevated the breakfast. More amazing discoveries this breakfast. Look at this. And oh, this is why they have 2 little pockets, because if you squeeze it together, it comes out in the center. That's an amazing invention. Quite interesting how they put these nets over like we're setting up an artillery site. It's to protect the privacy of the guests, I guess. Definitely not to protect us from the rain because it's porous. Always surprised at how with all this construction, the home prices still keep going up in Korea. But that's a mystery that even the locals won't be able to answer for you. But notice all these cherry blossoms in Busan. They bloom a little earlier here because it's warmer in the south. It should bloom like that in Seoul probably another week or two. It's a very special moment because these don't last that long, and as soon as the spring rains come, they disappear overnight.
저기 지나왔지 우리.